Your money.
Spartans! What is
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to Rebate Podcast with me, Hassan Rahman. And today, in this recording, in this episode, I'll be conversing in English because I have a guest in the studio today. He's a Chinese guy, so I'll be speaking in English. And I think recently I've just invited one of our guests, which is Ganesan. And after we released the episode, I was surprised to actually receive good tractions and some inquiries in regards to Brotherhood. So if you guys have listened to Ganesan's episode, where we discuss, where Ganesan shared about how he met this support group or an organization called Brotherhood, I think this is where they are there to give you the support in terms of, let's say you need any help, like drug addiction, especially when you just came out from prison. Because if I can remember, I can recall, I had one of these lady who texted me, DM us, and then she mentioned that, how to reach out to Brotherhood. So I think now, currently they are having their website ongoing. I think they are doing some changes or some social media stuff. But if you guys want to know more about Brotherhood, you guys can actually DM Rebate or Instagram or on TikTok. Okay guys, so today in the studio, we have here with us is Sky. Welcome Sky.
Hello.
To Rebate Podcast. Thank you so much Sky for taking your time coming over here to share the stories later on. So I think we're going to come straight to the point about your journey.
Okay.
So I think as you know that previously some of my guests, they are Malays. And then we have Ganesan, so your good friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I find it interesting because now that I can understand, different upbringings.
Mm-hmm.
Like Malays, we have our own stigma, our own upbringing. Likewise for other races as well. So how about you, Sky? How was your upbringing during your early childhood?
What I can share, during my early childhood, I got a very stern family rules.
Stern. Very strict lah.
Strict, yes.
Okay.
All right. Since young, we was taught to be good boy, meaning that we shouldn't involve in any fight or being mischievous lah. That was when our parent teaching.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
But that means the upbringing, both your mom and dad, they really monitor you closely.
Can put it that way. My mom's the one who really monitored us, correcting me and my younger brothers when we were young, what to do, what not to do. It's mostly focused on what will people think if we misbehave.
Yep. But can I also ask, is it because of the strict way of upbringing? Did you have that fear towards your parents?
No,
So you still respect them lah.
it's respect.
But then when we started for you to get rebellious, since you say that your parents are very strict.
It is unforgettable memories. I remember it was around when I was 13 years old.
13 years old?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was in ITE.
13 years old?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, 15.
Okay.
15 years old. Then IT was a place, in my time was called VI, the last year of VI. It was a institute of many playful boys at that time. We call it playful boys. I was the nerdy one.
Okay.
So we always believe being good, being friendly, But that also led me to become victim.
Become the victim?
Victim.
Okay,
Yeah.
because of your nerdy looks.
Yes,
And
or
small,
maybe
small size?
small size.
Okay.
And also we always believe being good lah,
Okay.
to avoid argument or get in any fight. But that was the year when I was test my patience.
Okay.
I remember the incident was I was extorted.
Okay, extortion. Okay.
Extortion
Mm.
by 3 others older guys
What were you doing at that point of time? Like walking back home?
during the recess.
Oh, during recess? During school time?
Yes.
Okay.
So they pulled me along to a corner.
Okay. Upper sec lah.
Upper sec.
Okay.
Okay, upper sec. So they demand my money.
Okay.
Of course, I don't give.
Mm.
And one guy slapped at me.
Okay.
You know, that time we were still very innocent, shocked.
Yep.
Why did he slap me? You know. Then they rain their balls on me lah. You know? That time as a bully lah.
Yep. Three boys.
Three.
Okay.
So we were young at the time. We don't know how to defend
Retaliate.
or retaliate lah.
Yep.
End up they snatch my money and go.
Still take.
They still take.
And that's your only pocket money that your parents gave you?
One of the pocket money lah.
Okay. Okay.
And that time I was asking myself, is it right for me to stand as a victim? Do not retaliate because of the teaching.
Yep.
Don't get in fight, don't get in trouble. But it's too much.
Okay.
When my inner soul tell me, I must stand up to it.
Okay. You didn't choose to like tell your parents or tell the teachers?
No.
Okay.
Because maybe since young, I got the kind of ego that I like to keep things to myself.
I see. Okay, understand.
Then as days goes by, we tend to know more other friends. You know. At my that generation, we started to go tea dance.
Tea dance, okay.
Yeah, tea dance. So that's where we know more people and we more exposure to the world outside. Started to involve in gangs.
Yep.
Yeah. Then through the journey, we have learned how to be aggressive, violent,
Yep.
to gain some form of protection.
Yep.
Yeah.
But since you mentioned that you start to mix with another side of the world, I would say the gangsters lah, in a way, right? But does your parents know the changes in you?
They notice.
They notice. Okay. So you still continue being friends with them.
Yes.
And you mentioned that you start to be more aggressive. I believe when we are already in this kind of circle of people, that's where we are easily influenced. Especially when the older boys, when you see them doing things, for example, they start to steal things, they start to take drugs.
No. My generation that time, we don't do this.
Okay.
We tend to hang around more.
Okay.
Then we will get into fights, the unnecessary fight, like finding trouble while looking at or no.
Yeah, those days lah.
Yeah, those days lah. From there, we started to become more aggressive.
Okay.
Maybe just want to have a flame, a name for ourselves.
Yep.
Yeah. So slowly lead to violence, believing that violence can solve a lot of things.
Yep.
It can gain attention.
Yep.
Especially in our times, like you want people to look up to you, then attract young girls around.
Yeah.
The heroic act.
Yeah, it's normal lah.
Yes. I believe most guys go through that lah.
Yep. But I think that is the part where things have got a little bit out of control. At what age were you caught for your first offense?
At the age of 17.
17.
Yeah, I remember the incident was a Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
After the tea dance. All right. We was recruited by our member from other district.
Okay. Other gangs?
Same gang from the other district.
Okay.
So to join allies.
Okay.
Against another rival.
Or like combine together lah.
Yes. And it was a huge gang fight along Orchard.
Okay.
So you can see what you see in the movie lah.
Yeah.
Big group running here, running there, screaming, umbrella flying, people kicking. That was the incident that ended up I was arrested after 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So technically it's a riot lah. And with weapons and stuff.
I mean the time where you can get BLQ, umbrella.
How many people were caught in total, if you can remember? Like how many people in total were involved in the riot?
you can consider more than 40, 50.
Ui, that's a lot, huh?
A lot.
Orchard Road, huh?
Yes.
Oh, really like the Hong Kong movie like that, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
On my side was around 7 or 8.
Okay. Oh, that's why the guys that approached you guys wanted to combine to go against with the rival gangs. I see. So when you were caught at 17 years old, what was the sentence?
It was a 3-year imprisonment.
17 years old. You didn't go to RTC?
No. That time my lawyer was
Okay.
asking me, you got a choice.
Okay.
You want to go RTC or want to go Changi?
Okay.
At that time, our mindset was, Changi mo garang ma.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
RTC, you only come out still same as the young one, but Changi come out garang already.
Oh.
Around the time we going in was because of fighting, gang crash. So we want a title.
Okay.
Yes.
Understand. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so I tell my lawyer, okay lah, Changi lah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, and anyway, Changi got remission.
So you chose Changi over RTC
Yes.
at 17 years old.
Many of my buddies still was at RTC, but I was the last few.
Okay.
Last second.
I see. So you got a sentence of 3 years. Any caning?
No.
No caning. But if have caning, you choose RTC, no?
Still Changi lah.
Still Changi. You really want that pride at that point of time.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 years. But that one got potong, I think, 2 years plus.
Yeah, but
there.
more than 2 years lah. You know, inside sure go doing funny thing.
No, camera one lah.
Camera lah.
Okay, can you share with us this Changi prison that you were sentenced? Was it the old Changi or the new Changi?
No, it's considered MCP, Moon Crescent
Prison.
Yes,
Okay.
so it's not that scary, as the old Changi. It's like a dormitory, like camp.
This is in the late 90s or early?
Mid 90s.
Or mid 90s. Okay. How's the journey for MCP at that point of time? When you first came in as a 17-year-old boy, straight away going into prison.
Yes. No. I was prepared lah.
Okay.
I was prepared. No. Prepared that when people come and ask you, challenge you, you must not back down. Die must face up to it.
Fight one
Even though die lose also cannot. So when the first day I was inside, there was this Indian big size guy. He come and ask. No, you recruit. You new people come in.
Sengkit lah.
Singkit, yes. They'll ask where you're from. No, then they will inform where's your clan, your brothers who come and pick you up lah. We call it Singkit lah. And this guy is asked maybe they used to that kind of then instantly I stand up. I challenge you back. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Nearly get to a fight.
Okay.
But in the end, he said, no, I'm just asking, so I can help you. No, that's just a very funny moment.
Understand.
That's where when people say, this guy Singkit come only, chew the who cookie.
I see. You thought like they want to attack you or what lah, but you defend yourself, then you act in that way. But actually, they just wanted to ask you a question only.
Yes.
Okay. So, Trevor, after the incident, like, how's life for the 3-year sentence?
No scare lah. At the age of 18, 19, we have no fear. Only thing to miss is the time outside.
Yep. And our parents
Yeah, of course lah.
But you miss the food, no, at that point of time?
Of course.
The outside food.
But the food there was not considered good, but you still had the choice of buying canteen food.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
I was working in one of the workshop.
But you were sentenced at the age of 17, right? Do you still mix with like the OP or do you have...
It's mixed.
Mix. Because I know that those days they call it CYP, Changi Youth Prison.
No, that is the old Changi.
The old Changi, okay.
Ours is like the dormitory. It's a mixture of the age.
So you still mix with like all the OP, all the old gangsters, all the...
Yes.
Old timers lah.
Old timers, yes.
But I believe, do you learn a lot about gangs and stuff?
Of course.
Okay, what are the things that you like be inspired by?
First of all is loyalty.
Okay, loyalty. Okay.
Loyalty is easy to say, not easy to fulfill.
Okay.
From the time inside, how we should behave, how we should act, it carry a lot.
Okay.
It's not individual. It's a uniform.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have to do things in the way that we cannot lose out. And the kind of surrounding environment, you tend to become more and more garang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
especially at the age, we do a lot of exercise. We're trying to be more strong.
Body to build the body as well. Understand. So eventually you were released at the age of 20.
Around there, 20, 21, yeah.
Did you ever thought of changing over a new leaf, like finding purpose in life, or how was
Oh,
life?
no.
So how's life after the release?
The release was like a graduation from the society university.
Graduation,
Yes.
Okay.
You're longing for more action.
Yep.
Yeah. We wanted to create more film. Because after the incident come out, you are considered a hero act to the younger generation.
Yes.
And we'll recruit you as a more fighter.
Fighter.
We call it fighter.
Your rank technically increased lah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then that was where we become more active.
Okay.
At the time, I remember I got my driving bike license.
Oh, bike license.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we travel around with different friends, different group. So of course you end up more conflict lah.
Okay.
Especially after drinking section.
But at that point of time, do you find like a career, a work, or like you still choose to hang out with your friends, your old friends?
Old friends and new friends.
Okay.
That time, given our background
Yep.
and our character at that time, I did try a few jobs,
Okay.
but didn't last.
Didn't last. Okay.
We were immature at that time, put it that way. We
Okay.
thought we are grown up.
Yep.
But our understanding of life, our one thing in life is to enjoy.
Yeah, correct.
Is to enjoy.
Yes.
I have done many side lobang.
Camera also lah.
Not camera lah. It's like during my that generation, loan shark.
Long shot. Okay, very standard one lah.
Runner for loan shark. Then take care of night entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what supplementing your income lah. Back then. I see. So how long did it last for you outside until you get caught? Did you get caught after that? Like, is there another case that you commit and you get caught?
No, that's further down lah.
Okay.
After that incident, I get married.
Okay.
I get married. But it was not a long one because we were young at the time.
Okay.
So after that, I surviving outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surviving outside. Then I get the more decent job. Like
Okay.
I learn how to do mobile trade,
Okay.
selling handphone, servicing.
Mm-mm.
I did try a lot of different trade.
Okay. But you were still doing these illegal works at that point of time?
Not much already lah.
Not much. So
Yeah.
I can say that ever since you met with this partner, that's where you decided to slowly find a change in yourself.
Yes.
Find a new purpose. Try to let go of the illegal things and focus things legally.
Yes.
So that's where you started
Give
this.
a try.
Give it a
Give a
try
try.
to this business of mobile.
Yes.
Okay.
But of course, things don't work out. That
Okay.
make us more resentment.
Okay.
We started to, how to say, I've tried, but I cannot work out. So
Why it doesn't work out at that point of time?
we are too young.
Okay.
We don't really understand the meaning of responsibility.
Okay.
We still want to club. We still want to play. We still want to have one.
I understand. So the focus is a bit shifted lah. Like you want to do business, but at the same point of time, so you want to enjoy and you don't know how to juggle. So that's where the business went to a downfall.
Yes.
Okay. After the business, is there anything else that you do?
After the business, I do many different jobs.
Okay.
I even take up security.
Okay.
Yeah. To make, to bring food to the table.
Okay.
All right. After some time, things don't work out. So I was left to care for my 2 child.
Okay. Okay. Can you share with us the story?
It's not easy.
Okay.
I got to work daytime to provide for the children. Nighttime, as a mom to care for them.
Okay.
During the time when they are not well or any activity that school need, I always be there.
Okay.
So the children is the main supporting point for me for many years.
Okay.
I was just struggling. Hopefully, that they will faster grow up.
Okay. Understand.
Yeah.
Means at that point of time, you were already married and you were blessed with two children.
Yes.
So something happened along the way. You have to single-handedly bring
them
up
up. Yes.
your children
I work with the help. I
on your own.
consider myself with my mom. My
Okay.
mom.
Okay. Okay.
It was a unforgettable sad memories.
Okay.
That's why me and my boys, the bonding was very strong.
I
Very
see.
strong.
But that is where I think this was still the thing that you still haven't go into prison ever since the
Yes.
last case. So all this while your focus was with your children. Okay. And after that, what happened to you?
I happen to get to know a female.
Okay, this one lady. Okay.
There's one lady.
Okay.
Things turned out very well for us. We were at the stage of getting settled down.
Getting married.
Right. Then something terrible happened.
Okay.
She was molested in front of me.
Okay.
Okay. Of course, as a guy at that time, after some drinks, I lost control myself. Mainly it's the ego, the anger that I can't control. I attacked the guy and I injured him with grievous hurt.
Was it very bad?
Can say that.
Okay.
Unforgettable memory for him.
Okay. I think we want to know more in depth, like exactly what happened on the day that made you decided to beat up this guy. And can I ask, is it because of that what made you went into prison for the second time?
Yes.
All right. So I think we want to take a short break and we want you to share more of what happened on that day that made you went into prison for, I think I will let you share later on how many years you got. So we will come back to the next episode where Sky will share what happened and what was the sentence he got. So with that, guys, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Settle.